Yo, what's up, guys? It's X-Rays, and I'm going to do a quick trailer breakdown of what exactly is going on in the new Apocalypse slash Origins trailer that they released today. So I decided to do a quick one for you guys and show you guys some of the things that I found. So jumping straight into it, the first thing I want to talk about is this new looking perk machine that we're seeing right here. From what I understand, I think it might be a buildable one. It looks like you might have to find some kind of orb that goes on the top. Who knows? It might not be that. It might just be a regular perk machine. But as you can see, it does look like a perk machine, and then the actual orb looking thing kind of looks like the helmet that the new kind of boss zombie that you're going to be facing is going to be wearing in this map. So maybe we have to find some kind of way to extract that helmet from him and maybe put it on the perk machine, or who knows, maybe it's just a regular perk machine. But it looks like it's a completely new one, maybe like an electric base one. I doubt it's going to be like electric cherry. It might be something completely different, but it looks really, really cool. So let's move on forward now past this. So they just got some images they were showing off of the map, and then we see this new zombie boss that we're going to be seeing. One quick thing I want to mention here is, if you notice, his eyes are actually orange, which is something, it's a trait that you notice when Maxis is in control. Now, I don't know if this means that Maxis is in control at this point. Maybe he accidentally tapped into this kind of energy or something. We don't really know. But as you can see, orange eyes, and it looks like it's going to be the theme. We noticed that when Maxis is in control, if you haven't completed the actual Easter egg for Buried, when he assumes control of the zombies, all their eyes start turning orange. So, alright, so moving forward, you do see that we do have Takiao, Richtofen, Tank Dempsey, and Nikolai. It looks like they're each using a separate weapon, and as you're going to notice, we have a new starting pistol and everything. So it's really interesting. So it looks like it is Richtofen. A lot of, I thought it might have been Maxis, but it looks like this is actually Richtofen, who is, part of the crew once again, which is something a lot of people have been asking for. So this is awesome. We move a little bit forward. We see a weapon. It looks like the ballista. Looks like Nikolai is using it. I don't know how I got there. Probably from a mystery box, which maybe means that mystery boxes are back. Move a little more forward. We got Tank Dempsey in No Man's Land. We got Takiao using the new pistol, and then over here you see it has a little sign that says laboratory. So it looks like that is the actual bunker type area where you might be able to pack a punch, do something. But it's kind of funny that's it actually in the trenches, in the actual place where there's a war going on. So that's pretty interesting. Moving forward, we get Richtofen with the new weapon. We got the glowing kind of area up there by the antenna, similar to what we see in Shangri-La. So it'll be interesting what they do with that. Hopefully it's not too similar to Shangri-La, because I didn't really like Shangri-La. But moving forward, you see again this zombie boss with his kind of rotating claw-looking thing. I don't know what the whole point of that was, but who knows where this came from. He shot in from the air. A new boss that's going to be here again, orange eyes. He lands on the floor and he starts causing trouble. And then they mention a new LMG that you're going to be using in the game. It looks pretty cool. It's really mechanical looking, but it's doing a lot of work. And we get a look at the new pistol. It's a new starting pistol. I mentioned this a while back in a video. I mentioned that maybe I thought that we were going to get a new starting pistol, and we did. And it looks like it's a variation. It's the Mauser, and it looks pretty cool. So, it's going to be interesting, actually, to see what this one looks like if you pack-a-punch it. If there is pack-a-punch or a form of pack-a-punch. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like, because we know that we got Mustang and Sally when we do with the pistols, but it'll be interesting to see what happens with this one when you pack-a-punch it. So moving forward from there, we actually end up seeing the R870 again. Mystery box may be confirmed from this, and they're actually on top of a tank that they're riding around. It's similar to the actual bus that we use in Transit. Hopefully it's nothing like Transit, because Transit was total garbage. But we see the nuke power up in the background, and this is actually kind of funny. I thought I saw that zombie looks like he's floating, the one over in the back. So glitches, people still seeing glitches. Got the M14 going. Again, we can see that there's that weird antenna that's shooting electricity everywhere. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on with that. We get some more shots, and then we get to see these giant robots. And there's actually another clip on forward where you get to see what these actual robots look like when they're actually stomping around. But looks like this is the church area. He's stomping around one of these little church areas, and we're gonna go actually inside the church part, which you guys are gonna see in a little bit. Again, this guy, we see another overlay of the map. Looks like this is the central part, maybe, where we're going to achieve some kind of Easter egg event. I think it might be there. It reminds me a lot of Call of the Dead and Ascension, so I don't really know. We'll move forward now. We got more zombies. Looks like they're getting closer and closer to the bunker. And then back here, we're going to move here. You see this guy, mass zombie. That's not really the thing we're talking about. This is the inside of the church, I think, or some sort of area. Very reminiscent of Nocturne Totem. We'll see what happens with that. And when he moves his hand, there's actually something I want to see here. It looks like it might be some kind of mechanical machine. If you see it in the background, like a tube or something, maybe it's like the mystery box of that area. I don't know. So moving forward, we see the zombie looks like his mask can be destroyed. So I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we do need it for the power-up machine. I'm not really sure. So moving forward from there, we see another zombie rushing at us. You actually get a better, clearer view of what I was talking about in the background, like this weird kind of pipe thing in the background on the floor by the lamp. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this trailer breakdown. Let me know what you guys think of this trailer. I think honestly that this map is going to be cool. Hopefully they don't go down the route that they did with Transit. They said there was going to be changing elements, and they said fog was going to be in there. That's horrible. I hate fog. But we'll see what happens. It's going to be raining, snowing, fog, everything. It looks like it's going to be a very, very detailed map, and hopefully it comes out to be a really awesome one, you know? Help it tops Mob of the Dead, Buried, and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to slap a like and a favorite on here, and if you guys enjoyed, then share it around with people. If you guys are seeing this on a separate channel other than my own, feel free to check me out. A link to my channel will be down in the description, youtube.com/OGXrays. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm Maxis. I'm out. Peace.